Hi everybody, this is your instructor Martin Coleman, and today we're going to be talking about online communication. Online communication? What do elementary teachers need that for? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. You know, online communication does have a place in elementary schools. We have to think about what it is first of all, and most of us kind of know that in general, it's something you're going to use the internet or a network, whatever, to bounce ideas, thoughts, talk to experts, things back and forth. And whether you're in elementary, secondary, higher ed, we all need that. Now, is it an everyday technology? I don't know if it's something you're going to use every moment of the day, but in some aspects you could use it at least once a day, I would think, between you and your students. If not, at worst, you could use it once a week. So I think it is a pretty important technology to think about for your classroom. And the other thing we always look at is this technology something that the kids are going to be able to use and I'm going to be able to use and it's going to be effective? Am I going to be wasting my time? Most of the communication things that we're going to be looking at today and that you guys have probably already used on your own, everybody is so familiar with already. They just keep adding new stuff, new bells and whistles, making it work better with our bandwidths, our new technology and things like that, that I think you really can use a lot of this technology effectively in the classroom. So, what is out there? Well, the first one is email. And I think everybody's played with emails, so there's one online technology I think you've pretty much got mastered. So, hey, we're halfway there, right? The other ones are chat programs. This was probably what most of us think of when we talk about this type of technology. You're using Messenger, AOL, Yahoo, whoever happens to be some kind of chat program. So those are types of online communications. The other ones are audio based, and this used to be a pretty big deal, believe it or not, that to be able to talk on computers back and forth, having a microphone, headphones, speakers, all that kind of stuff was pretty tough. But now a lot of these chat programs have added audio, or there's audio ones out there specifically geared towards that. And I think you guys will be impressed with a couple of them we'll look at. The other one probably here in the last 4 or 5 years has been the video. And really in the last probably 2 years it's really started to pick up a lot with the number of laptops that have put webcams into the lids themselves. And everybody can get a webcam probably for less than 20 bucks anymore. They're all USB. It's not a big deal to set up. Work great. It's easy. You look a lot better than you sure did 10 years ago. So big changes. The other thing that very few of them will actually do is computer to telephone. And so you can use your laptop to call people. It's kind of like the iPhone, but it's the old school version where using the network it hooks into the telephone system, and you can actually call somebody's cell phone, house, office, whatever it happens to be. And even now you can call from a phone to a computer, and you can actually get a telephone number assigned to your computer. So you're seeing some pretty cool stuff that way. Alright, so how can you use this in your classroom? Well, the first thing are sick students. Maybe you've got a student that's out with the flu, or some chickenpox, something like that. That commonly happens. There are kids and they want to ask you a question, but they really shouldn't be coming into class. You can hook up to their laptop, answer some questions if you wanted to. This other one sounds a little dangerous. You could have parent meetings for those parents that have trouble making it in when you've got a scheduled time, or maybe if you've got a parent that lives in another state or area and wants to kind of collaborate with the other parent and you and have a meeting online using your laptop or computer in the classroom, you can do that. You can also bring in experts or special guests to the classroom, people that have experience in some area of study, or they're just a really cool person that you want to bring in to help hit home a lesson that you're working on. So you're not stuck having to actually get them into the classroom. You can bring them in through your computer, and if you happen to have a projector, project them up on the screen and hook them to speakers, and the kids can interact with them. So it gives them a chance to explore the outside world of the classroom. And one example I've talked about, that you could take your laptop pretty much anywhere it's got a wireless, and if you've got a video camera and a microphone, you could be walking around outside showing trees, flowers, bugs, different rocks, minerals, anything. So you can really get outside of the classroom if you've got someone on the other end that can move around for you and shoot that video. The other thing are online meetings, and we kind of talked about this with parents a little bit, but you actually have a real chance to collaborate with maybe more than 2 or 3 people. That you could have up to 20 people all working together in one area, collaborating on an idea, a project, an assignment, asking questions, answering questions. It's pretty cool. Probably the biggest example we're going to talk about is Skype. This has a lot of the same things that you're comfortable with, and you may or may not have used this program, but it's got chat built into it. It lets you talk using a microphone, so you've got audio. It also allows you to have a webcam, so you can do video, and this is one of the few ones that actually do telephones. And if you have your regular internet connection at home, dial-up is kind of iffy. It does all right to a level, but anything above dial-up, it's going to sound just like you have your regular telephone. So you type in your number, you hit call, and you can talk to somebody on the cell phone. I really like this for doing video conferencing and audio. I ended up talking to some colleagues down in Costa Rica, and as long as I remember, that they're an hour ahead of behind us, it's just like, picking up and talking to somebody around the corner or down the hall. Any classroom could talk to any other classroom in the United States for free when you do it computer to computer. So something really to think about. The other one is this called DimDim, and this is a little more sophisticated version of it. The big thing about this is that it's a free version for up to 20 participants, and they're based off some freeware, shareware, open source kind of setup, where you really have a whole suite of options where you can see all the people that are in there. You can have a chat going on, you can show your screen on your computer, you can share files, you can do video, you can do audio. It does everything. So if you want to expand beyond the normal communication, this is a really good one that we're going to check out, called DimDim. So got to give you some ideas of what maybe you can use in your classroom, some different ways you can talk to other people, and I think online communication may be a tool that you'll be using in your classroom. Have a good one.